Hey everybody! So this is an official vlog. It's unbelievable. I was kind of anti-vlog for a while, but I figured why not? So I'm having one of these days. It's 5 o'clock and I was working on the Powerful Python 3 course and I'm just running into all these blocks. I'm getting calls coming in from clients and new clients, and then my developers sending me emails and other people. It's just like, so it's very frustrating because you're starting to record audio, video, and then a little pop-up appears from Messenger on your screen. It's like, I gotta shut that off. One of those days of frustrations. When I'm creating courses, what I do is I don't script exactly, because for me, course creation is a process of feel. So I do outline the course. Let me just show you. So you just saw one of my rough outlines of the subjects, but it's loose because as I'm doing it, I use instinct a lot when I'm producing a course. I've been teaching since 2003, so things will pop up in my head automatically. I'll be explaining some concept like, I don't know, polymorphism in object-oriented programming, and then a question will pop up in my head, meaning a question that I figure that a student might ask. And this probably comes from just experience, having been asked so many questions over the years. So it just sort of comes to me. Otherwise, if I was to sit there and do detailed notes and step by step, I don't know how that would turn out. I just kind of prefer my method of a loose structure, and then I kind of just fill in the blanks as I go along with the course. Now, of course, when you are creating an app, you have to get your, well, it's actually pretty much the same thing, because I found in my experience in creating apps, especially for other people, is they don't quite know what they want. So it doesn't mean you go in there totally loose. You create a structure, you create all the views, the page views in the case of a web app, or the app views, so they know what fields and buttons and things are seeing and so forth. But what I found is that ultimately the end user or the client won't really know what they want in an app until they start using it and interacting with it. I learned through experience to really work really quickly to just get it out as quickly as possible. That being said, I do plan out my code in my courses. So for example, that's just a snippet of code. It's a simple page where I'm showing flow control using conditional statements and functions as well. We're actually creating a guessing game with that simple bit of code. That's the thing about Python. With relatively little code, you can get a lot more done than you could with several other languages, especially with Java and C#. Not criticizing Java and C#. They're very, very capable languages. I'm just saying that Python's really quick to get things done, although Python runs pretty slow compared to Java and C#, that's for sure. So that's it, one of these frustrating days. So as a result, I'm doing this vlog. All right, that's it. If you have a frustrating day, what I would suggest is you just try to get whatever you're trying to do, the big project, if you will, just push it forward just a little bit. So it's like, if it's not coming out, it's 25 minutes, half an hour, just push it forward. You know, set up what you're going to be doing the next day. So if you're learning to code, just, watch the first, if there's 10 videos or 5 videos for a particular chapter, watch the first video, take some notes, maybe plan out, if you're writing code for a project, maybe write out the basic, the objects, the abstract classes as an example, or if you're doing PHP or Java, write out your interfaces. Basically, just a loose outline of what you're going to do. Do something to push it forward, but when you're not feeling it after 25, 30 minutes, you probably, but the work you're going to put out that day is going to be, so it's probably just better to blow it off and do something else until you get that feeling, especially in a creative process. If you force creativity, whether you're writing code or building a course or writing a book or writing an article, I can tell you from experience, if you're forcing it, it's just going to be poubelle, as the French would say, garbage. So yeah, don't force it. But also, when you're entrepreneurial, when you are a freelancer, when you decide your hours, you have to accept that you are not 9 to 5. You have that advantage where you're not going to work 9 to 5, but you may work from 9 until midnight or 9 until 2 in the morning. You may work Saturdays and Sundays a lot. Well, actually, you will a lot. So in the end, as a freelancer, I'm going all over the place with this vlog. In the end, as a freelancer, you're probably going to be, well, not probably, but you will be working many more hours, but you have a lot of flexibility in terms of when you put in those hours. Okay, that's it for this vlog.